everyone. We're just leaving this restaurant. This place was alright, Benny John's. Cubs had linguine, I had rigatoni. Rigatoni was a little unusual in that it didn't have a red sauce. It was kind of like olive oil. Not too bad. So we're going to be heading on over to the Org. Cubs is just working on getting something ready for dinner, making some food reservations. Meanwhile, I gotta get rid of this. I got the Lisa McPherson, Google Lisa McPherson sign. And yeah, so I'll be protesting here with Cubs in just a minute. Welcome in, everyone. Cubs should probably put on his shades. So here's Cubs. And this is where we had lunch, Benny John's. We're about 2 blocks from the Org. So that's my sign today. Google Lisa McPherson. Cubs, how we doing?
Yeah, I just gotta get the floor.
Hey, Style Audit, welcome in. Oh, look at you with your wrench. Looks good. Yeah, nice job, Style. So we're gonna head on over just a second. We just want to make sure we have, I guess, some reservation for dinner. Somewhere decent. Usually we just end up with pizza, but today I guess we're gonna go somewhere really good. So I think we're on 48th Street. Is this 48th Street? Like a block or two past. Oh, this is where that you see that? Hey, D Savage, welcome in. Yeah, Cubs. This is Cubs. I know you can't see him very well. He's trying to make reservations. You got to be careful. They apparently charge you $25 for a reservation for each person. So he wants to make sure he doesn't get that wrong. So we got a publishing house here, Charles Scribner and Sons. Cub with his hoodie. Goodness, how is it really tough? I don't usually make reservations here. Is it tough? Okay, yeah. Switch that on over, Style Audit, and Cub's almost getting run over by a delivery van. Hope everyone's doing well so far today. The weekend's still young. It's really nice out. It's about I think it's about 60 degrees here in New York. We took the train in and we head down over to the Org. So one thing about this restaurant, they ask, if you want water. Sure, do you want sparkling or non-sparkling? Cub says sparkling. I said non-sparkling when they gave us both sparkling water. I don't know. The rigatoni was good, but no red sauce. I thought that was odd. But it wasn't too busy. It's a good time to show up. Going to Benny John's, middle of the day. This arrangement here is kind of looks like Paris Cafe. Get off to a slow start here. We just, I don't know, Cubs is like, are you okay now or? There we go, there we go.
Nice. This is not my van. I'm driving somebody else's van.
You're good, man.
I when I see this, I'm like, God damn, bro, what the
Could have done
fuck?
a better job.
You know what he told me? He told me that somebody went, hit him,
Yeah.
and it was just like this. I was like, oh my God. And he managed to tape it
That's
back
all
up.
tape. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I thought it was a sheet of plastic.
But
Holy
they
crap.
used the
He
black
managed to
electrical
tape it all back
tape.
up.
What
Hey,
kid?
it still works.
Yeah, I mean, kind of.
Oh, I didn't see that part.
Working wonders with tape. All right. Just him. We just started.
Style. You're well.
KB. This style indeed.
Photo.
Cubs champions.
So you're kind of good there. I would be.
So we're just walking from 48th back over to 46th Street. Gift store here for all the tourists.
Just for first grandson is single.
So we're on 5th Avenue and 47th Street, one more block to 46. Oh, sorry. I saw Cubs starting to go fast. I had no idea, with no awareness of what traffic light situation was.
Oh, yeah.
Got a new store opening.
Last time I went there just from.
This is more than 200 feet, right, from 1105 Commonwealth.
Yeah, we're more than 200 feet from 1105 Commonwealth Avenue in Boston.
I just got to make sure. There's an Empire State Building. See, it's not that far of a walk. It's like a 10-minute walk, maybe.
Let's see.
Look, it's literally right there, Empire State.
Yeah, Cubs wants to go there later. We'll see.
Literally right there.
The Empire State Building. You want to go on that side? I think this is probably the side of the street you want to be on, right? In New York? Fake style. I don't know if it's 100% true, but we're trying. We're trying. That's our sign for today. Yeah, the weather here, this is the best weather we've had so far this year for protesting. Our first two protests were really cold, especially the first one.
Wait, that's fast. Hello?
Hey Christy, welcome in. Yeah, we're gonna tag team the cult. Tag team the cult building. We also have Noam Romer with us. Probably see a little more of Noam Romer later. So this is like the little Brazil area here. And this was a nice little decoration.
Good to see you. Charles, you see that they just sold the content too. They're getting paid. They sold it to a firm for a lot of money.
Antics, trader.
She said, I got her today to tell you. She said, tell Manning you get me today. You got him on already.
That's good.
Yeah, Charles sold for a lot of money. Celtics did on Thursday. They got sold for a lot of money.
Yeah, it's 6 billion or 8 billion.
I can't remember, but all I know is that it's the most expensive team right now. That, or at least the most expensive team someone's bought.
At least in
I
the
forgot
US.
who the team before them was, but there was another team that got bought like a few years ago or a while back, and they were holding the record for the most expensive team.
We'll go Starbucks.
But any team could be sold. I mean, you pay for it.
Yeah,
There's some people that pay like
That's
$1
Scientology.
million or $5 million, and now it's worth billions of dollars.
Cubs here.
Oh, there you go, 6.1. Oh yeah, that's who it is. Bill Chisholm. That's right.
Yeah, guy paid $6 billion for
6.1 billion.
6.1 billion for the Celtics. You're putting the content online for free.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, $6.1 billion. Crazy. Hey, MD, it's good to see you, buddy. Just in New York here. I think, MD, this is more than 200 feet, right?
Yeah.
A whole different city. I'm in New York.
Cubs is safe at 200, more than 200 feet from Commonwealth Building.
I should have brought the tape measure. I'm about 400 miles away.
I don't think it
I
stretches
think
that far.
that's more than 200 feet.
People let the cop go. Cubs is just walking, but it just looks like there's a police car with its lights on, so I'm gonna try to be a little smarter. Yeah, I mean, we already had our run-ins with the police last time, right? So Cubs has left us for dead, but I know where we're going. Dr. Light. Might just try to squeeze through here. Take my fucking chances, I guess.
Never been to New York. At least in the area where
Hey, let's go!
we're downtown.
How you doing? Welcome in. Well, it's nice to have someone with me, you know. You feel a lot better if there's another streamer out there when you're going to works. I'll tell you that.
Board members over here go after they get done working. And then we'll probably go
Hey,
to
Hank
Times
Bob,
Square.
welcome in.
And then from there, we're going to a rooftop restaurant. Where
How's
we're
the
going
streaming
to see
also?
The Empire State Building is going to be like in front of us. And Nathan, it's good to see you.
Got a sign. It seems kind of unbelievable there's a TGI Fridays here. Hey, how you doing, Matt? Welcome back.
Last time Manning was here,
I think they took down the Havana House.
kicked you out last time, right? Or were you kidding?
Yeah, the police kind of moved me along half a block away.
On a public sidewalk.
Tried to make the best of that one.
Oh, really, Hagen? Or Hagen? After over here? The only issue is I had to do a reservation.
Don't forget about Nome.
They charge you.
Let's go. We have Nome Romer too.
$25 per person if you don't show up.
You're giving out a lot of these tickets today. Alright.
My council went to.
Now that's a sign. This is the guy with the sign, man. How you doing?
Only Jesus.
On 314.
Brighter Jesus than Scientology.
314. Pretty much before all it was. I know I gave him that face.
Oh, did you see that guy's sign? Holy cow. It's like 15 feet tall.
Just quick, I didn't have to go.
Alright, thanks, Dial. Thank you for
All he did.
pointing it out. I try to do better. Maybe I should invest in one of those little. I thought about getting one of those Bluetooth microphones. The problem is, if I talk to people, I don't know. If I hand them the microphone, they may not want
Gonna go back.
that to happen. I'm not sure.
Pretty much just
Alright, so we are at Times Square.
Everything he said yes or no, and from what he was telling me, he believed.
How you doing, man? You got a tough job.
Doing like a
Lisa McPherson. Google Lisa McPherson.
Yeah, that's one block.
I'm gonna take that.
This is the guy that wrote Yankee Doodle Dandy. It's a big tax case too.
What's up?
Cohan? He had no receipts and he still won in the tax court. Yeah, well, I mean, good for you too, because you could use that case if you end up there. Yeah. There you go. I zoomed in a little bit too much. Alright, here we are. Times Square. A lot of people today. Huh. I thought King Kong was taller than that. So I don't know if you can see the Scientology sign yet, but it's not too far away. Walk on down. Oh, I think we lost Cubs. What are you doing? Oh, he was waiting for me, but he didn't know I was already ahead of him.
lost you again.
Yeah, no. Well, at least here I know how to get to the cult. I guess the cult building.
I want to hang out for a few hours. But either we're gonna have we'll hang out for a bit, or it is the worst. Because some people will believe it's you stirring stuff up if that was the case. And someone makes a fake profile. Like I've always told people, I get worried about that too. You have to click on their name in chat and go to their profile, and you'll see that they're actual. Because you could put the name people see in chat.
All right, so far we're surviving that
like
one.
every, another creator. What you can't do.
Doing some work on the building.
Don't buy that? Why not?
Yes.
Where are you guys from? Yeah, no, it's not.
Why is there a volcano on the book?
That's crazy. You should stand right over it.
I don't know. Alright. Gotta figure out a plan here. Gotta figure out a plan. Hey, Christy. Boo. Boo. Scientology. Scientology's a cult, man. Try to peddle their cult. Yeah. Sure is. Google Lisa McPherson and see how lucky you are you didn't go for the cult stuff here. Cult's just trying to bring you in with their fake personality test. Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa McPherson and see what Scientology does to its own members. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got people sitting down there. Nice thing is they have a curious sign out there. You guys, Scientology's a cult. Be careful. They're trying to get people to join your cult. It destroys families. They try to disconnect you from your family and your friends if they don't also join. It starts with this free stress test. And they'll tell you have to buy a book or a course to get right. Just stay away from Scientology. Scientology's a cult. Scientology's a cult. Good thing you didn't do that stress test. That's how they get you into the cult. Ruin your life. Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa McPherson. See what Scientology really does. See what it's all about.
What's it about?
Yeah, so this stress test, what they're trying to do is they'll give you a bunch of questions.
Okay.
And they'll tell you, you know what, you seem like a decent guy. How you doing, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Get all the pictures you want of Scientology at the horror show. So what they do is they give you 200 questions and they'll score it. And they'll tell you you're almost okay. You're a decent guy, but there's just a couple problems. And they'll sell you one of these books that you see here to get right. And these books are actually really cheap, like $25. then you have to buy a course because the book wasn't quite enough. And then another book or another course. And it builds on that. And then they'll say, you know what you need to do? You need to do some auditing. Auditing is like a counseling session, except when you go to a counseling session, they're trying to help you. Scientology will take a record. They'll write down everything you said. And they'll try to use it against you later if you try to leave. And that's how they get people into the And so this lady, Lisa McPherson, she joined Scientology. She did one of these tests. She went through all the courses, and she needed mental health help. She asked for mental health help, and they took her out of the hospital. They locked her in a room for 17 days in a hotel room in Florida. Clearwater, Florida is where their base is. And she died. She lost 40 pounds and she died. They call it introspection rundown. So they don't believe in mental health. Professionals like psychiatrists, for example, who are MDs, who are trained to help people. Instead, they have their own programs. Like they want to sell you more books, more courses. There's never an end to it. It costs about $200,000 to go through the whole program all the way up the ladder, if you will. They call it a bridge to total freedom. If you look at the Dianetics book, you see there's a volcano on it. You have to get to their OT level 3. You have to spend like $100,000 and years to get to that level. And then they tell you the story of Scientology. They say there's a space alien named Xenu. I'm not making this up, you can Google it. A space alien named Xenu who came from another planet, dumped all his enemies into a volcano to blow them up and drop hydrogen bombs on them just to make sure. And then there's little pieces of these aliens all over the place. They're called body thetans. And so they're trying to clear the planet supposedly because everything that's wrong with you is a body thetan that attached to you.
What kind of 5-year-old stories do they steal from the book?
Yeah, so the thing is, they make you spend say over $100,000 years to get to that point, because if they told you that day one, you walk away, right? And as a marketing gimmick, I guess they've got a lot of these Hollywood stars, like everyone knows about Tom Cruise, but there's others. They try to make it seem cool. Try to get younger people who are open to new ideas. It wouldn't be so bad believing in the space aliens if it wasn't for the criminal activity. Like they say, locking Lisa McPherson into a hotel room until she died. Stuff like that. And they have a tax exemption too. So you and I are paying for this building. This building is tax exempt. You can imagine what the property taxes are in Manhattan, right? I don't know, but a really big expensive building like this is going to be a lot of money.
Right.
And they don't have to pay anything.
Right. And they could be using that to help
Yeah. Now, I don't know if you ever watched that 70s show with Danny Masterson. He's in prison right now for 30 years for raping women in Scientology.
Yeah. They just cover it up.
They tried to prevent the girls from coming forward.
Nice to know about the little free stress tests that they have. It's like, what stresses you out the most? Like Donald Trump.
They probably get that answer a lot.
It stresses me the fuck out. They're science.
So they gave you some pamphlets here.
Yeah, what did they give you? I didn't take anything. I told them organized religion stresses me the fuck out.
On the way home.
Yeah, you're giving
Minutes from his driveway.
them too much credit calling them a religion.
Yeah, I almost got scammed into my store. It's part of the I'm one of the volcanoes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll pay for it later. Until I'm part of the Jedi Order. No, I said this looks like some 5-year-old they stole it from. It's also natural.
Yeah, I mean it's created by science fiction writers, so
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Manning 8 channel, if you ever want to check it out, we're here frequently.
I love it. I love what you're doing. Spreading the word and awareness about this golden door facade.
Oh, sorry. Thank you for your time.
Absolutely. Y'all have a great day.
Hey, welcome in, Antics. Hey, Christy. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. Yeah, those guys were pretty cool. Very nice day here in New York. Not too hot, not too cold. Had a lot of cold days recently. We had someone else come in. I don't know if you saw. He had a camera. He was taking some pictures of Scientology. I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He's already gone. Scientology's a cult. Careful. They're trying to get you into the cult here. The free personality test is a total scam. It's just to get you into the cult. You guys look like you're dressed for the cult. Careful, Scientology. Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa McPherson. See what Scientology does to its own members. This free personality test is just a scam. Be careful of the free personality test. It's a total scam here. Scientology ruins people's lives. They'll make you disconnect from your family and friends if they don't join. I wonder who all these people are with nice clothes. Hey guys, Scientology's a cult. They're trying to get you to join the cult. Be careful. Scientology's a cult, man. Be careful of Scientology. They're trying to recruit here, trying to ruin people's lives. Thanks, Steph. Once in a while we do get troublemakers, though. Scientology's a cult, guys. Careful. That's what the stress test is all about, just to suck you in. Good call on avoiding the stress test. It's just a scam to get you in. Google Lisa McPherson. It's a total scam here at Scientology. Have a good weekend. Good call on avoiding the stress test, man. It's just a scam. Scientology's a cult, man. Scientology's a cult. Be careful. They're trying to suck you in. Oh, is the pizza place back? Hey, check this out. We thought that pizza joint was closed, but they seem to be open again. Everybody was closed for like renovations. How you doing, man? Scientology's a cult. Be careful of the stress test. It's a scam. It's a scam to get you in. Careful with this Scientology stress test. Scientology, a total scam. Google Lisa McPherson. You'll see what I mean. Hey, is Papa Smurf here? Haven't seen him in a while. Is it okay? Wish I would have brought my personality test sign with me today. Yes. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Get yourself some nice pizza. Don't ruin your life at Scientology. All right, look at the pizza. That's Pizzeria Pizza. Pizza. New York or Chicago style pizza is better than Scientology. Hey man, don't let your friends take that test. Yeah, good call passing on that test. It's just a scam, man. Yeah, good. I'm not sure, Hank. I'm thinking about that myself. Sometimes people just kind of chill there. I've seen people smoke cigarettes despite the no smoking sign. Can't really explain that, but that's what happens. It's never too late to leave. We got in trouble last time talking to the Scientologists too much, so I don't know how far to push that. But the police were here and they seem to have left, so I guess we're okay. Alright, move now. Scientologist cult. Scientology's a cult. You gotta be real careful on Scientology. Good thing you didn't take that stress test. It's a total scam. Style Audit's doing a good job. The main qualification is a reasonable person who makes good decisions. Good call passing on that stress test. It's a total scam. Yeah, Lisa McPherson, see what they do to their own members. They killed her. Hey Joe, welcome in. I wish we had some of your good tunes to play.
Exactly what would
Yeah, I gotta be careful around these people here. The stress test is just a scam to get you in.
Oh, I'm not going in.
Yeah, good for you. Have a good weekend, man. She's like, hell no, I'm not going in there. She knew. She saw through it all. These two guys aren't fooling anyone. Oh, cool. Yeah, well, I try to watch 360 around me. Good thing you avoid that stress test. It's a total scam. NYPD, keep going. Thank you very much. Good call passing that stress test. It's just a total scam to get you in, man. Have a good weekend. You made a good decision. Antics is delivering messages between the two streams. Oh. Joe Bananas is doing a good job. Careful of this stress test. They're just trying to scam you to get you in this cult. It starts off with a couple books that are cheap, but they'll eventually take all your money. That's their plan. Have a good weekend. Scientology's a scam. Good thing you avoided that scam over there. Good job. They're just trying to suck you in so they can get your money later.
You know Dan Datley? Gosha's confusion.
Thank you, Joe. I look forward to hearing that one. We've got a lot of good songs. I think the best one was about Tiny, though. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Some people understand this really well. Yeah, me too. It's really nice to have another person with you, another camera, another angle. Plus, I like hanging out with Cubs. How you doing today? You all right? Enjoying the good weather? Beautiful day. Have a good weekend. Yeah, there's not as many streamers in the Northeast. Everyone, so you know this little fella? Good job passing on that test. That test is a scam to get you in, man. Have a good weekend. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a total scam to get you in the cult. They take all your money once you get in. Have a good weekend. Google Lisa McPherson. See what they do to their own members here at Scientology. It's a total tragedy. How you doing, man? Maybe she's talking to someone on a Bluetooth phone. Not sure. Cubs is really brave standing right in front of the door like that. I'm not that brave. Scientology's a cult. Be careful of this free stress test. It's just a scam to get you in the door. Once you get in the door with the free stress test, they'll try to sell you books and courses. Be careful. Don't give them your real name. Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa McPherson and see what they really do. gotta stay hydrated when you're out here protesting. Gotta go with the tripod. I'd like to get a tripod, but I don't know what to look for when shopping for a tripod. Good call passing on that stress test. It's just a scam. Have a good weekend. Oh, Style Audit, that's what you're up to. Amy, Cubs made some kind of reservation. So it's somewhere like in the Empire State Building or near it. I'm not really sure. Google Lisa McPherson, see what they really do after the stress test. Christy, that's a good start. The problem with these gimbal sticks is that the battery doesn't last very long. Yeah, you can throw that away when you get home. It's just a scam to get you in the door, man. Try to take all your money. Think about it. Yeah, if you have like anything like you can, specifically mention or recommend, I appreciate it. Like I can tell you the Osmo 3 is great, that's what I'm using now, but the Osmo 6 is terrible, which is what I have to use next after the battery runs out on this one. I guess, if it's lighter so you can carry it around easier, it'd be good. Do they have batteries, or did you just use the phone? And if I put a battery charger on this phone, it'll start dipping to the side, unless I do vertical mode. So those are the things that you run into, I guess. More deliveries here. Nothing fun on that one. Oh, interesting, Hank. There's a tour bus. We're just gonna let everyone on the tour bus know. Google Lisa McPherson. Scientology is a cult. Yeah, if you need a cab somewhere in the world, they're all sitting right here. Notice that the last couple live streams. Suddenly they're lining up on this road like you didn't ever do before. Yeah, I don't know if you have to get a permit. I mean, imagine you need a permit for that table, but I don't know. I really don't know. Good job passing on that free stress test. It's just a scan to get you in the door. Have a good weekend. First time ever traffic jam in New York City. Look at this, changing the channel. What's on ESPN? Wish they would take that screen back down.
I don't know if he had like a showing today, and then he would go.
Yeah, someone, none of the mods have to put any links to channels if you don't want, but if you could maybe put one up just for Cubs GoFundMe. This case is still ongoing. I believe they had a conference, Cubs attorney and the Commonwealth attorney, and talked about a continuation. Really would just help the Commonwealth probably, but then they also would, I think, maybe exchange some discovery. I think there was a purpose of the conference. No trial date yet. Scientology is a cult. Good thing you skipped on that test. It's just a scam to bring you in the door. After you take that stress test, they'll try to sell you books. Have a good weekend. Yeah, thanks, Antics. If anyone has a couple bucks they want to put it in towards Cub's criminal case, you can use that link to do it. You can be anonymous if you wish. So I guess we're not going to get arrested today. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scam to get you in, man. Oh, that guy was nice. He's just trying to not mess up the Cubs stream. In the Whitney Mills case, there's going to be a hearing coming up regarding these motions to dismiss. This is just for Dr. Minkoff, not Scientology, but Dr. Minkoff and LifeWorks are trying to dismiss the case as to them. That's in Pinellas County Circuit Court. So I'll do another update on that case once I have a hearing when the court issues some kind of order. But that seems to be what we're waiting for in that case. There's a human trafficking case, Valeska Paris and two others who were trafficked by Scientology. That case is, I believe, at a federal district court, Middle District of Florida. So we'll try to start following that one too. Yeah, good idea, Antics. Cubs has a lot of videos, like 400 plus videos that you can check out. You can just launch one and then go do grocery shopping or something too. You don't necessarily have to stay there in front of the computer. Good job passing on that test. It's just a scam to get you in the door. Have a good weekend. Scientology is a cult. Google Lisa McPherson, you'll see what they really do to their members once you get in the door. Wow, these are all cleaning supplies. This guy's been bringing in tons of cleaning supplies. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scam to get you in the door. They just try to take your money once you get in. Yeah, have a good weekend, man. Scooter Mom's here? Hey, Scooter Mom? Yeah, style looks very good, I agree. Very good in blue. Yeah, I thought we might need reinforcements if the police were going to come out and mess with me again today, and I wasn't totally sure what everyone's schedule was. So definitely appreciate having Style here. We like Style. Style has great style. Absolutely, Haggis. Absolutely. Not a lot of wind too. Like sometimes even I come out here and I can, try to deal with the cold, but the wind would just like, hit the camera, make the microphone make all kinds of noise. Yeah, I'm a little bit. I have to rely on. We're gonna have to play zone defense here. We need Cubs to hit someone who's about to walk in the door. We can't both be standing right in front of that door. We've pulled people out before, but I mean, I don't know how far to push them. Hey, Kelly, welcome in. We're here in New York City. This is Cubs right here, Cubs champion 16. How you doing, man? Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa McPherson if you're interested in learning more about them. Good job saying no to that guy. They're just trying to get you in the door. Just trying to steal your money. Starts off with a free stress test, but then they try to sell you books and courses. That's how the scam starts. That's the place I go before Scientology's a scam, man. Google Lisa McPherson, you'll see what I mean. Good job passing on that stress test. Just a scam to get you in. This is the worst show on Broadway. Make sure you go to a good one. You don't want Scientology. Have a good weekend. She locked that out.
I was giving Mary like a little stupid.
Scientology is the worst show on Broadway. You made a good move just passing by them. Don't let them scam you. They try to get you into the free stress test. Then try to sell you books. That's how the scam starts. How you doing? You know about Scientology? You know about Scientology? You got it. You know about what you need to know. You guys are out here doing a stress test to get people in the door to buy books. Hey Yolanda. Hello. Guten Abend? Late enough to say that? I think it is. Yeah, Guten Abend. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. No Scientology. Get some pizza. Enjoy your time with your family. Forget about Scientology. It's true. You got to stay away. It's a big scam here. Scientology. Passed on that stress test. They're just going to try to get you in the door, take your information, sell you books. Google Lisa McPherson if you want to learn more about Scientology. It tells you everything you need to know. Oh, okay. Thanks for hanging out with us, Hank. Really appreciate it. Good to see you again. Say hello to everyone in the chat that we haven't seen comment. You can lurk, it's okay. Hope you're doing well. Before I started live streaming, I didn't realize that like I can't, whoever's doing the live streaming can't see you if you don't comment. That's the only way I can see you. So I can't say hello to you if I don't know you're there. But hello to everyone. Yeah, good job passing on that stress test. Just a scan to get you in the door, man. Try to sell you books and courses you don't need. Yeah, Kelly, I'll show you. All right, Antics, maybe this would be good. There's my sign. Yeah, we've actually been using this sign a lot. I've had this is like my oldest sign. It took a huge beating though when it's I did a beach shot with Gnome Rumor, and the wind took the sign. The wind took the sign, so it's not in good shape, but good enough I can still use it too. That guy took the test, but he didn't buy any books. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just to get you in the door to sell you books and courses you don't need. Good decision. Have a good weekend. Cubs, you gonna take a stress test? Yeah, Scooter Mom. Eventually, we're going to have to get George onto the next location, which I believe will be Chicago. Making some travel plans for him now. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scan to get you in the door. Once you get in the door, they'll sell you books and courses you don't need. Yeah, you can throw that crap away when you get home, man. I think you're goofing on the Scientology materials. Good job passing on that test. They try to get in the door to sell you books and courses you don't need. Have a good weekend. Yeah, Scooter Mom. They were totally that building was like vacant, and yet they're back in business now. So I don't understand it, but we can only speculate. But I'm glad to see they're back. I mean, the pizza's really good. The problem is going in there and then maybe you get trapped because Scientology walks in after you. But there's other pizza places if we lose them. Scientology's a cult. Good decision passing on that test. It's just a scam to get in the door. Have a good weekend. Google Lisa McPherson. You'll learn everything you need to know about Scientology. It's a total scam. It's a real tragedy. It's the worst show on Broadway. active mind. You guys want to know about the active mind? Oh, is that okay? I didn't remember that. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. They shut down to like modernize. Maybe they had coal-fired ovens and they had to get something newer. You can throw that away, man. Scooter Mom, I've got bad news. I brought a battery charger with me, and we discovered on the train that the battery charger is completely dead. So the battery charger will not help me. So I'm just gonna go as long as I can, and that's about all I can do. All right. I want to get a shot at George here. Problem is George is so short and the sign is so high. We should have with a cult leader as short as David Miscavige, you'd think they would have something for everybody. I think they'd have something for everybody. Vertically challenged, indeed. I think his hat is like a big part of his height. Sorry, I'm just drinking a sip of water here.
You can literally just make it yourself.
But George is getting around. George is getting around. You saw him in San Francisco. We're gonna have some nice videos of him in New York. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scam to get in the building. Once you take the stress test, they try to sell you books and courses you don't need. It's a total tragedy. Scientology is a cult. Total human trafficking cult right here. They get you started with the stress test. You got to be careful with them. How you doing, man? Careful with the stress test. It's a scam to get you in the door, sell you books. Have a nice weekend. Let's see what I got coming. Good job passing on the stress test. It's a total scam to get you in the door to sell you books and courses you don't want. Have a nice weekend. Scientology is a scam. Check out Lisa McPherson and see what they did to her. Scientology is a human trafficking cult. They traffic children, separate them from their families. Check out Lisa McPherson, see what they did to her. They killed one of their own members. This guy, if he would have gone to a regular school, he might have been in the AV club. Might have learned how to use these screens better. I've been out here all day trying to make the screen work. I think it was playing something before he started messing with it. Scientology, the cult. Good thing you didn't take that test. It's just to get you in the door to sell you books. Lisa McPherson, man, take it out. Check it out. Google Lisa McPherson. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scam. Yeah, apparently the tech isn't working. Google Lisa McPherson and see what Scientology really does. Good job passing a stress test. It's a scan to get you in the door. I think right at this feet, there's some Scientology stuff. I'm picking it up. How you know about Scientology? This stress test is to get you in the door to sell you some books and courses. That's how the scam starts. Have a good day. Yeah, multiply scooter mom. That's funny. That's kind of what happened, though. Aaron, you came a little bit later, but the police were here earlier. There was a couple of them, and they didn't mess with us. I thought, oh boy, here we go again. I mean, it was right away, but here we are. Scientology's a cult. Nice job passing on the stress test. It's just a scam to get you in the door. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon. Hey, El Semino. Good to see you. So let's see what happens here. How you doing? Enjoying the nice weather? Check out Lisa McPherson. See what they do at Scientology. Yeah, so the police went in to Scientology. Cubs is talking to these guys. They were just at the stress test table, Dynamics table. So that's like the best case we can make to the police, right? We're just like providing other information. That's what the First Amendment is supposed to be all about. You know, Scientology can present whatever they want. We'll present something else. You know about Scientology? No, you know about it. See, they've got this stress test right here. What they do is they just ask you some questions and they tell you there's something wrong with you. And you have to buy one of these books to get right. And that's how it starts. Once they get your information, they'll never leave you alone.
Yeah. Did that happen to someone you know?
Oh, you know about some people like that? Yeah. Lisa McPherson, if you want to learn more about it, like this she was in Scientology. And she said she had some mental health problems and she wanted help. They're not really big on psychiatric care. These are MDs who are trained to help people. They locked her in a room for 17 days and she lost 40 pounds and died. So that's why I just, if you want to learn about Scientology, that's everything you need to know. It's all real news sources, not just, crazy lady in 79 at Yahoo or something like that. So anyway, it's something to check out. Yeah, thanks for your time. Have a good weekend. Yeah, man. Lisa McPherson was, she started off with these stress tests, and then she took all the courses, bought all the books, went all the way up this bridge to total freedom, that they call it. She asked for mental health help.
Yeah.
She has some mental health issues. They locked her in a room for 17 days. She lost 40 pounds and died.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's why. So it's like you can learn everything you need to know about Scientology by just googling that name. And it's
How
all
accurate was that South Park episode?
It's actually fairly accurate. Yeah, they must have,
that way.
They must have had some inside knowledge.
They didn't even really have to joke around. It's just funny.
Yeah.
It's literally just laughable.
Yeah. So like you see this book, on the sign, it's got a volcano on it. You can't even make it up. The volcano story, you have to spend like 2 years in Scientology, spend a lot of money to go up the bridge to OT level 3. It's so stupid. That's when they tell you, after all that time and money, that Xenu is this galactic warlord. He brought all these people to Earth. Back then it was called TGF, according to L. Ron Hubbard.
And they believe in like a couple different spirits, right?
Well, what he did is, apparently, according to Scientology, is he threw them all in the volcano, dropped hydrogen bombs on them to make sure they're dead, and there's little pieces of them called body things all over. And so that's why you have to go to Scientology to pay all the money to get the body things off you. Everything that's wrong with you is a body thing.
It's interesting, though. It's an interesting way to go.
But if they told you that on day one, you'd be like, screw this place,
How long you been out here?
I've been doing this for like a year.
Not like today.
Oh, today, like an hour and 19 minutes.
Yeah, dude. I wasn't even trying to film this guy. I just decided to join in, bro. It seemed fun.
Yeah.
I'm never on this side. I'm normally. Oh, I think my phone died, bro.
Yeah, mine's getting close. I brought a battery charger, and the battery charger's dead. Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. Hey, fuzzy pink handcuffs, welcome in. So we got some audience members here that we didn't necessarily want.
You gotta head out.
But so far, so good.
She says you gotta head out.
He said something to Cubs. I don't know what he said. But yeah, we're just out here talking to people. Check out Lisa McPherson. She was in Scientology with really bad results.
Oh, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks. Have a good weekend, man. So the funny thing is, all these young adults, they were at the Dynetics table for quite a while, and now they talked to Cubs for a little bit, talked to me a little bit, but now they seem to actually be on the other side. They're like joining us. So Scientology created some problems for themselves. How you doing? Have a good weekend. that's good. This guy's a lot better than what we encountered last time. We multiply indeed. I mean, Scooter Mom, I think that's your story for the Scooter Report. We went from one person to 2 protesters, and now I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people just joined us. So that's terrific. Thank goodness that we can live stream like this, because, you know, if this was 20 years ago, we would have had a different result today. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a total scam. Have a good weekend, man. Whoa. For the life of me, I can't figure out what this guy's doing.
What year was Lisa McPherson? Did she pass?
95. Whitney Mills 2022 though keeps happening. We outside. Yeah, so there was a lot of police activity here. But it seemed to be okay. That sucks. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to put my sunglasses back on. Yeah, hit the like button, folks. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. Cubs has been offline for a while, but he's right back where he left off. First Amendment seems to have triumphed today. Getting the word out to people. Good job passing on the stress test. Check out Lisa McPherson. You see what really happens after the stress test. Lisa McPherson, check her out sometime. This is what happens at Scientology. They killed Lisa McPherson. It starts off with the stress test. Thank you. Have a good weekend, sir. Sometimes you only get 2 seconds to talk. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a scam to get you in the door. Try to sell you books once you get in. Have a good weekend. This is the worst show on Broadway. Good thing you passed on the stress test. Tech certainly isn't teching today. This TV screen isn't any different than when guy I first started messing with it. Good. Yeah, there's someone behind me. I'm trying to figure out if it's a sea org or not, but I don't think it is. Hey, Panda. Well, we try to talk to people. They're not necessarily looking to have me talk to them, but some of them will be okay with it. How you doing? Check out Lisa McPherson. See what really happens after that stress test. Total tragedy. This is the worst show on Broadway, what they do. Time to revoke Scientology tax exemption. Time to pack it up, Scientology. We'll help you move. We'll help you move back to Florida, Scientology. You guys tried calling 911 today. Didn't work, did it? Good job passing on the stress test. It's a total scam to get you in the door. Have a good weekend, man. Thanks. Careful with the stress test. It's a scam to get you in the door to sell you books. Have a good weekend. Check out Lisa McPherson, sir. Yes, Antex. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. That is OT9. Pizza is OT9. Pizza is freedom. Don't waste your pizza money on Scientology. I got someone taking the test, it looks like. That's not good. I bought the little jar of yeast to try to make croissants. That jar has been lasting and lasting and lasting. I can't believe how long it lasts for. Doesn't he look like this? Oh, he is. Damn. That sucks. You know, I thought he looked like he was probably in the Sea Org, but then I decided no, he's not, because he didn't really have the right tie. Oh well. I'm sorry. I blew it. Let those body thetans go. Style.
Hey.
Hey, Scientology's a cult. You know about Lisa McPherson? Have a good weekend. It's a delivery guy. Okay, there's a delivery guy going out. He's flashing food. Scientology's a cult, man. Good job passing on that stress test. That's right, we outside. Guys like, oh, there's protesters out here? Check out Lisa McPherson. Lisa McPherson took that test and then she went inside. She bought some books.
That's crazy.
They ended up killing her.
All I gotta say is free Palestine.
All right, well, he didn't look like he was totally convinced about Scientology. Yeah, he did. It looks, I mean, I guess he's a bigwig. Sort of seems to be acting that way. It's the same inventory they had last year, by the way. Careful with the stress test here. They're going to try to make you take a stress test and then buy books, sell you books, courses. It's a total scam. That's how the scam starts. Oh, careful, careful. Hey Adam, welcome in. Yeah, it's the worst show on Broadway, Phantom of the Space Opera. Where people die in real life. I don't think you should send the antics a pizza. I don't know about that. Send her a like and a subscribe at her channel. Also, Style Audit 1A, very unique, creative person. And Scooter Mom. Scooter Mom has a scooter report. It's on Monday nights. It's a tough night for me, but I always watch the replay, and she keeps you up to date on all the small channels with 1,500 subscribers or less. That's, quite frankly, most of the channels are small channels, so it's a good way to stay up to date on everything going on in Scientology land. they're gonna try to get you to take this test up here, this stress test.
yeah, we will do
You know
that.
about that?
Yeah.
That security guy talk to you or no?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Have a good weekend.
The security guy talk to you or no?
No. No. He was like watching me. He's like,
He asked me what I was doing, and then I explained
I'm
to him.
protesting fucking Scientology.
Well, I told him I'm just recording on the public sidewalk away, not blocking the entrance or talking to their members.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
said, okay.
I mean, you know, if you're standing in front of the door, they might ask you about it. That's all right,
Yeah,
but
but I'm not.
you're not hurting anyone. Except for Scientology. That's okay. It's weird how the Times Square cop had a ski mask on. It's a pretty warm day today. Good job passing on that stress test. They're going to try to get you in that way. They ask you a bunch of questions and they tell you that you need to buy a book, like these books here. And then it starts that way. And then they try to sell you courses that you don't need. And more books, and more courses, and auditing, and eventually they have to closet you and they won't ever let you go. Yes.
Thanks for telling us.
Yeah. Have a good weekend. Choose pizza, not Scientology. Look at that, beautiful pizza. Have a good weekend. Now, didn't that pizza look good? Style. Talking to you. We're talking to everyone. You don't want to choose Scientology over pizza. Don't give them your pizza money. I think I might want to make a thumbnail out of that pizza slice in front of Scientology. Let's see how it goes.
Was that the same guy that came and kicked you out last time or no?
I don't know what you're talking. No, it's a totally different guy. Yeah. Totally different guy. Never too late to lead the cult. Check out Aftermath Foundation. Check this out, guys. We've seen this guy before. Comedy show sounds good. This is the tragedy here. Scientology is the worst show on Broadway. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Check out what happens to real Scientologists. Google Lisa McPherson. Scientology is a cult. Good thing you'd pass on that test. I got thumbs down. Boo! LRH is dead, you know that? Now we know we get thumbs down. Yeah, boo. Boo, Scientology. Boo! I want to just mention here that the battery's getting really low, so if the phone cuts out suddenly, it's just because of the battery, not because someone did something bad to me.
They won't let me go. Yeah. No, I'm right now.
Are we gonna get a slice of cake? Cake?
You gotta get the meta glasses, bro.
Gotta get what?
The meta glasses.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about that. Those be badass.
Uh-oh, they got the LRH broadcast going. Not good. Yeah, okay, yeah, thanks, Grandma. Thank you everyone who's, you know, hanging out with me in the chat. Thank you, Scooter Mom, Antics, and Style Audit for being good moderators. We had good chat today. There was no one causing any trouble that I saw. Good job passing on that stress test. It's just a scam to get you in the door. It's the worst show on Broadway here, Scientology. Just pass Scientology. Spend your time and money on pizza, but go to a good Broadway show. Hey, Patty. Welcome in. You got Cubs right there. They just brought in a birthday cake for LRH. Patty, we would have invited you, but we thought you had to work today. Thanks, Dial. Where's my slice of cake, bro? I wouldn't eat it anyway, but it'd be funny if you brought it out. Scientology's a cult, guys. Careful of this stress test. Now we went to New Haven last night. Cubs didn't want pizza. I was like, what? He wanted Mexican food, so not a big surprise, but I thought you might want to go for Frank Pepe pizza. But apparently not.
You don't know what'll happen. So.
Scientology's a cult. Time to revoke Scientology's tax exemption. The human trafficking cult right here. It all starts with that stress test. Good thing you passed on it. It's the worst show on Broadway right here. People get hurt in real life. Good job passing on that Dianetics crap. Good job. It's a total scam here at Scientology. They try to get you in to sell you books, take all your money. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. Get yourself a nice slice of pizza. Don't waste your time with Scientology. Scientology, a total scam. That stress test to get you in to sell you books. Google Lisa McPherson. They killed Lisa McPherson. That's what they do to their own members. Danny Masterson's in prison for 30 years for raping women at Scientology. That's what Scientology is all about. They try to prevent the women from coming forward. And now he's in prison for 30 years. All right, you want me to throw that out for you? I'll throw it out for you if you want. Or you want to keep it? Okay. It's a total scam. Be careful of Scientology. She wanted to keep. Looked like she didn't want it, but then she kept it. So I don't know. Try to do what I can to help the people. Scientology, a total scam. Good move passing on that test over there. Yes, Christy, I agree. But not everyone agrees with me. Some people are fans of Chicago style pizza, but I did the test, right? I did the test for you on camera last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. There was no grease on the plate. Very good crust here when you get New York style pizza. Very manageable, very easy to eat. Google Lisa McPherson, see what Scientology's all about. Yeah, he's a total scammer. L. Ron Hubbard's a scammer. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a total scam. Yeah, I mean, I thought that slice could have used a little bit more sauce, but I mean, that's just the way that particular pizza place made that particular pizza. But you know, yeah. So I was just trying to demonstrate New York pizza. I would have gone to this place here, but they were closed. And my first choice was New Haven, but the line was seriously halfway down the block. And I went at 3 o'clock on a Saturday, and you know, line was halfway out around the block. So it just gives you an idea, you know, tells you how good that pizza is. Sauce is important, you know, important source of flavor. You don't want the pizza to you know, feel dry. No doubt. Scientology is a cult. Good move passing on that stress test. It's just a scam to get in the door. Christy. Christy knows about New York pizza. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a total scam to get in the door. Have a good weekend, man. How you doing this weekend? You enjoy yourself? Have a good time in New York. Style on it. Style, you just have to make your own Chicago video. We're looking forward to seeing that. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a scam to get you in and sell you books. We're gonna go like another 9 minutes. Another 9 minutes. I think we have. Oh, that lady. Shit. Right now, I'm a little bit reluctant to walk right in there. We already have Cubs kind of in the box. Come on, Cubs! You're supposed to keep that lady from going in. How you doing? You know about Scientology? They have this stress test here. They're trying to get you in the door and sell you books. You gotta be really careful. It's like they have an e-meter. I walked by it to get here. They have an e-meter, you know, the red tablecloth. I guess some books, and then they're handing out like little pieces of paper. I think that's about what they have. Some cheap folding chairs. Good job passing on that stress test. It's a total scam. They're just trying to get you the door to sell you books. Yeah, if you can scroll back towards the beginning of the live stream, you'll be able to see the table. Scientology's a cult, man. Great job passing on the stress test. It's a total scam right over there. Well, I guess that's true. But it looks a lot worse than that. You can see they've got the they've got maybe 2 meters with the cans, metal cans. Scientology's a cult. Be careful of that stress test. I'm trying to just get you in the door. Good job passing on the stress test. They're just trying to get you in and sell you books. It's a total scam. Have a good weekend, man. Where's this guy doing security? They were just pretending to go in. Good job passing on the stress test. It's a total scam. Trying to get the door to sell you books. Enjoy New York. Have a good weekend. Google Lisa McPherson, see what Scientology is really all about. Forget what that guy said. How are you doing today? All right? Enjoying the nice weather? Scientology's a cult, man. Google Lisa McPherson. Do we have a Papa skit with pizza? Maybe we need one. Good job passing on the stress test. They're just trying to get you in to sell you books. Have a good weekend, man. Scientology's a cult. Careful of the stress test. They're going to try to scam you.
We watched like 25 blocks of my bag. Oh, that's right.
nice building. It's too bad Scientology's here. Hey man, you know about Scientology? They're gonna try to scam you with this test. They're gonna try to sell you books. Careful. I wouldn't take that stress test. All right. Good job, man. Good job. You have a good weekend. I warned them.
These different emotional states are called tones, and at any given time, everyone's in one of these tones. For example, if you were to receive great news, would you lean
Scientology's a cult, guys. Good job not taking that test.
of enthusiasm? But if you were to receive some very bad news,
Grease, the puppet shoe.
you would drop down to the tone of grief. And just as a sudden loss
You can do a spoof of grease.
for a short while, too many lawsuits, too much pain, can cause someone to drop down to grief for the sake
They're doing, I've been kind of focusing on Scientology, but they're doing a lot of business here.
as its own unique behavior limit. For instance, a person who is angry can do to certain fans. You can expect him to try to dominate you by shouting at them and being abusive.
I hope we're not getting a lot of Scientology television coming through on the live stream.
So there's a drawback to the level for each person, and they'll generally behave as that tone dictates.
Oh, are they packing it up? Are they packing up the show?
You'll be able to predict their behavior. And that includes everything. The way they'll communicate,
They probably weren't planning on protest yesterday.
things they'll do.
Okay, thank you, Scooter Mom. I was really concerned about that because, you know, that's a risk. They would be restricted.
And though they are too careless to be truly trustworthy, they still at least have fair values.
Good job passing on that test. It's a scam, man. It's a total scam to get you to buy books. Have a good weekend.
An antagonistic person will twist the truth about others.
Cam back action. Cam back action.
They're hostile,
Google Lisa McPherson.
and their value as a friend is
Google Lisa McPherson.
now the most dangerous tool of all is
We got cam back action for your viewing pleasure.
here's the person
Sometimes these
face, and then
these little bicycle carts have music going, but not today, so that's good. You didn't get me in trouble.
conversations full of small language. Because they're secretly trying to upset you or even destroy you.
Why can't we have pizza and puppets? Is there a way to have both? Oh, okay. The two pieces. Scientology's a call, man.
I apologize. I didn't really know he was going to go on the show. I didn't really understand what he was doing.
Scientology's a cult. Google Lisa
I
McPherson.
looked at it and I said, wait.
As you can see, who we associate with
Time is it? It's about 4 o'clock Eastern.
but if you can identify a person's emotional tone, you can reduce or eliminate the risks.
Ask Cubs a quick question here.
In Scientology, there's a chart which shows the various characteristics.
Hey, how much longer do you want to stream?
Probably like another hour, maybe. No more than an hour, I think. Yeah.
Okay, so Cubs says he wants to do this for another hour. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to, yeah, so here you go. Pizza, yes. Scientology, no. I think I'm just going to send you all to Cubs stream because my phone's going to die in a short time here. So if you guys want to go on over to Cubs Champion 16, you can still watch pretty much the same thing. But my phone's gonna end. The battery's like really low. Thank you very much, everyone, for checking out my live stream. Thank you, Style, for agreeing to be a moderator. Thank you, Scooter Mom Antics. And she's waving to us. So I'm gonna end it, I think. You guys want to say hello to her? She was waving just a minute ago. Let Cubs know. But my battery just isn't going to last much longer, so I'm going to send you there. Thank you, everyone, again. And see you again soon. Bye.